Everybody. Hey, I just wanted to give you a little tip today. I was, grocery shopping today, and there's something that I run into all the time. So I thought I'd share it with you. And it's something I noticed, and so I just thought, I'm gonna tell everybody just in case you don't notice, or you haven't noticed it before. But when you go shopping for produce, you ever notice how, like, avocados are in these net bags, and then you'll see lemons, and then they're in a net bag, but they're yellow, and then you'll get potatoes, and then they're in a brown one. Well, what it is it's a marketing ploy, and there's nothing wrong with this, but what it is it kind of deceives the eye, because we all know that produce goes bad really quick. And so what marketing has done is they spend the money to put it in these bags so that their fruits and vegetables will look better longer and pleasing to the eye, so that you will buy them. And there's nothing wrong with doing this, but sometimes the fruits and vegetables are not as fresh as you would hope. What brought this on is that when I buy lemons, and like any of us, we buy the whole bag. And you kind of look at them and say, okay, yeah, they look good. And then you get them home and you find one really rotten one. There's one real furry one. And so anyway, you toss it, but you're thinking, oh, those jerks, they went and threw in one of their rotten ones, because we would have never bought a rotten one. But they throw it in the bag, and we end up with it and just throw it away, so it wastes money. The same with avocados. And see, the bag with the netting makes them look better. Now, these particular ones I bought, and with it, see, they're really, really ripe. They're really soft. But I was able to tell that because I needed them to be soft. So I went ahead and bought them this way. But you can kind of tell, you can look at them real good and you can tell whether the fruits are good or not. But sometimes, it's really hard to see if one of them is rotten. And the same with potatoes. Potatoes, sometimes you get some really nasty looking ones in there, and then of course you throw them away. And what is so frustrating about it is that you wouldn't buy that potato if it was one that you had to hand pick. You wouldn't have bought it, but they sneak it in with the bag, and so that just really irritates me. But anyways, I just wanted to let you know that they do this so to fool your eye. So just be aware. And then, like with apples, every once in a while I'll get a bad apple in a bag like this. Now, these bags help keep everything nice and fresh. But see what they do? Like, these apples are the yellow and the red. Well, and orange is kind of color. So what they do is they put this little guy on here with the same colors that's in the apple. They make it like real orchard type looking stuff with the green and freshness color. And of course that's eye appealing, and it makes you feel that they're fresh, and of course organic and all that. And it's true, they are, but just make sure you turn it over. See, now I missed that, but see how there's a rotten one in the bottom, and I just bought these today. So yeah. And then the same with the pears, and then you just got to look at them real good, and how sometimes they're all marred up, and some of them will have really bad bruises on them. But see how the colors match the fruit, and then the picture of the fresh pear and everything. So like I said, there's nothing wrong with making this pretty like this, but it's to deceive your eye. And of course they're into it to make money, but also we want to save our money, and we don't want to be spending our money on bad fruit. So it's just a little tip that I wanted to tell you, that these bags are not necessarily for the freshness, which they are, because it gives them air and all that kind of stuff. But and it might even have that special paper like this is. Now these, you want to keep these papers, so don't throw these away. you don't want to throw these bags away, because when you get them home, you can use them for your other stuff. And I'll do a whole nother video on these, because there's a whole bunch of uses out of this. So don't throw these peppers away, and then later on I'm going to do a video about what you can do with these. So, but anyways, just wanted to let you know, and keep an eye out. So when you go to buy these, understand that the yellow is to make them look pretty, the brown is to make them look like potatoes, and the green is to make them look like green things. And then if the fruit is red, they do the same thing. Whatever the color, you'll go in there now, you'll notice that whatever the color of the fruit or vegetable is, that's the color of the bag. So, but anyways, just wanted to give you that little tip to keep an eye out, and make sure you check your produce. And if you can open the bag, open it and check it. But most of them are sealed so that you can't. So, so just make sure what you're buying. Okay, and just a tip for the day. So, anyways, so have a good day. Thanks. Bye.